testimony as well, but I've asked Renaldo to come and take a couple minutes here to share his testimony.
Good morning, everybody. It's a lot more people when you're facing this way. The pastor asked me a couple of days ago, well, he kind of told me that today I would be doing this, so I texted home. I have a couple of kids and some family members that are, supporting me now that I'm doing what I'm doing. And everybody texted me back some encouraging words today. I told them I was a little nervous. I'm used to hiding to do what I do, not standing in front of everyone, telling them what I'm doing now. So I got some texts back, from my kids with some encouragement. And my daughter told me to try strawberry jam on her pancakes. So I got a little bit of everything. But let me just start by telling you guys, I'm a regular guy. I've been through a lot of things. I think I put myself through, just trying to do what I wanted to do with my life, not really caring about what anyone thought or how they felt as a result of the things I was doing. I just did what I wanted to do, and I got what I got for it. So looking back on it now, it's a wow moment. It's hard to believe that I'm standing here doing this, when just 6 months ago, I was a person that, geez, you'd have to see it to believe it. About 6 months ago, well, 7 months ago, I've been clean from drugs for 7 months now.
Amen.
Thank you. Thank you. That is amazing to me for a lot of reasons. I was 6 months ago, I was trapped in a room alone. I had nothing in me. I was using drugs to try to fill holes that just couldn't be filled by anything but God. And it was a horrible, horrible existence. I got sick during this time with something with my stomach, and it put me in the hospital for 90 days, and followed that with 90 days in a nursing home, where I actually really came to terms with the thought that I was going to die there by myself, kind of how I did everything. Why wouldn't I die by myself? And, it was one of the worst points in my life, but I got out of that. God walked me through that. And on the other side of it, I went back and I did what I wanted to do again, and that resulted in another trip. And this time it was to a psych ward. And I'm so thankful to God that that happened. At the time I thought this is the worst thing that was ever happening to me, but it turned out to be the beginning of something that led me here, And the doctor came to me after 7 days in the psych ward, and he asked me, what was I going to do when I got out? And I'm like, get out? What do you mean? So he told me I have to go. I have 2 days. So I told him, is there any other way? Is there anything else that I can do? And he said that I can go to a rehab. But on such short notice, it might not be close to home. And for some reason, I wanted to stay in that nasty, horrible life I'd built there. But I prayed on it. And this is the first time I prayed in years. And I prayed with my whole heart. I can't explain to you the way I felt that night, praying to God to save me. And he did. He took me out of there. He came to me the next day and he said, you only have one choice. And it's almost in Cleveland. I'm from Dayton, Ohio, close to Cincinnati. And I prayed to God that night, and I told him, if he showed me a clear path, something easy to see, I'm not the smartest guy. If you show me something I can't deny, I'll follow it. And that was undeniable. It was the way to help. So I followed it, and that led me here to the Alpha House. And when I first got in the Alpha House, I got there on Sunday. It was the 15th, I think, of April. And when I get there, I walk straight into a church service, and it was weird, I didn't know what to do, you know what I mean? So I sat right up front and paid attention, and everyone around me is smiling and happy, and and they're fat. Yeah. You know, and it's just like, what is going on in here? You know, how come I'm the only one that's not smiling? You know, well, as time went on, I got to go to the Genesis Center, and my first time meeting Pastor Harper, he said, "Are you going to church?" And I'm ready to lie. Yeah, I'm going to church. And he keeps telling me about abundant life every week until finally one day, my best friend Dave here, I met this guy in the rehab. I was having some mental issues with anxiety, and I needed to have Dave at my back just to go sit down and get my pills with my back to people. You know, we sit 3 rows back at church. You know, so that's a testament to how things change. But 7 months, me and him has been going through this. So, you know, I've got to know this guy a lot. It's the first person I cared about besides myself during this, and he's changed me a lot. But where was I? Pastor Harper harassing me to come to church. Well, I came because Dave was going, and he's coming back, and he's smiling, and he's happy, and I'm just like, I just don't know where people are getting this from. It's starting to annoy me, you know. So I came, and at first it was a little weird, but what got me was the drums. I really like drums, so I'm like, you know. Y'all knew that was coming. Sorry, I apologize. But that's what got me here. That's what got me started. And then I started to feel better. You know, I started to care less about me and more about the people around me. I started to look in that Bible and not understand anything I was looking at. But if I asked, people would explain it to me. And it always somehow pertained to me. So, you know, it was pulling me in slowly. And time went by. I don't know where 7 months went, guys, but it's been great. You know, I'm reasonably happy most of the time now. I'm not using any drugs stronger than aspirin. I have God everywhere I go. I work a job now. Yeah. I'm a house father at my rehab. I take care of the guys. I make sure that they're feeling as good as I'm feeling every day, you know. I go out of my way. And if you get too close to me now, you're getting hugged. Just let everyone know that. I don't know where that came from, but it's there. And it's great. God has made life great for me from a place of such darkness and horrible destruction to a place of light and love and caring and just a wonderful life now. And I'm very grateful for that, and everyone here that has a part in it. Marge and Dave, they get me here every week. They come and pick me up and bring me to church. It's a beautiful thing. And I just want everyone to know that I'm happy to be here. I will be here every time I can be, unless COVID gets me again. I will stay home for that, but I'll be back next week. I've been baptized here. Everything has been great. I'm very grateful for everyone here. Thank you, guys. Have a great Sunday.